Are these NBA players being held back by their team? Starting off with DeJounte Murray of the Atlanta Hawks, who has blossomed in recent times with Trae Young out. 27 points per game he's up to in this stretch. A lot of people asking the question, who should he be given his own team again? Should he maybe be given the pass to the bright lights in LA? Some things like that. Should DeJounte Murray be respected a bit more in the NBA, boys? And the Hawks are not the place to be. Atlanta's not the place to be for him. Get the most respect he should.
For sure, yeah. He's definitely been, I don't know if it's shadowed or overlooked because of Trae Young and his kind of dominant ways. I don't know how the whole situation came to be, though. So he was traded to the Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah, they traded just like your classic, few first-round picks.
It was never going to work. Like
it's curious.
Two ball-dominant kind of players. So that was never going to work. So, and he showed a little bit in San Antonio, but they're like, hey, we're tanking for Wemby as well. So I think, he needs to pack her up and see if he can find his own place elsewhere. I think he has a role potentially replacing D'Lo in LA, but I don't know if the Lakers like that at all. But you remember when, because he was on a heater at the beginning of the season, wasn't it?
Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
then,
maybe, yeah.
He had a few game winners or thereabouts. And then he went quiet. And that's when Lakers were looking to trade. And you could have done that trade. But he went quiet, so then probably that fizzled out. So it would have been nice to see what he would have done in a contending team. But even, do we just think his own team in general, like maybe just the Brooklyn Nets? Like, I don't know where he would even go.
Yeah, no, it's weird because he doesn't. I mean, the Spurs are such a hard one to bring up, but he had his own team. And that's the big, pushback here. We already seen that, and he and the Spurs at that time, weren't doing much. And so, the ultimate contest here is what happens if you put him on a Brooklyn? Do the Brooklyn even look that much? They wouldn't look that much different, I don't think. But I'm saying yes, the Hawks are holding him back, but not because he can run his own championship team. It's just that it's Trae Young. It's Trae Young, as you started with. Yep. The ball dominance is not made for a player like DeJounte Murray. I can't think of exactly what the perfect situation would be best for him, but all I know is that he looks so much better with Trae Young out right now.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rice?
Look, I think he can definitely settle for a bigger market team, 100%. I didn't see him teaming up with Trae Young. I don't think any of us saw it. Them two matching up together. They're probably cool and they're probably friends and, happy to try and make it work. But is it the best fit? I could actually see him somewhere like the Clippers if they do lose a James Harden or someone down the track, or Paul George, rumours in the future. So they need someone like a ball handler, playmaker, a big shot maker as well. I think the Clippers could.
Yeah, he feel like, even though he can
suit them, I
facilitate, he does feel like he sort of needs his own ball in a way.
Yep.
And the Clippers style, the ISO ball, if Paul George does not end up signing this offseason, for example, and you put in DeJounte, that's a good one. You put in DeJounte Murray, I reckon that would be a nice.
He's a happy closer, DeJounte Murray. He's already proved it. He can close games. He can hit big shots, and I feel like the Clippers might not lack that, but in terms of James Harden, do you trust him with the last shot? I don't anymore. Kawhi Leonard, I would trust Kawhi Leonard, but he also needs help. So. Yeah. I think that could be a good look, someone like that. So definitely a big market team.
So overall, let's we might talk about this in the offseason, whatever. Next season, the Hawks. Is Trae Young and DeJounte Murray both on the Hawks starting next season? Give us
I think
the forecast.
For the benefit of both of them and the Atlanta Hawks, they should switch something up
Mm.
or try move it.
It's so weird how it hasn't worked. So they made that one conference finals when the Sixers choked,
Yeah.
but it feels like every year they got a pretty good team.
Yeah.
And
Always
every
at the start of the season,
every
you're
year
like,
they're
damn.
10th.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pretty good team on the East. It's not a pretty good team
Yeah, that's
NBA wise. And I wanted to initially in this conversation bring up Trae Young, but at the same time, I'm like, it is Trae Young's team, right? But I was like, oh, he's had 3 coaches, and all the coaches have been out for him. I'm just eliminating Trae Young, not putting him in the conversation, but eliminating him from this conversation. And he's been to the conference, but also I don't know why nobody's able to be like, oh, I'm going to partner up with Trae as well, since it is his franchise. So I feel like if somebody wants to have that argument, oh, is Trae being held back by Atlanta? No, it's his team. They've done everything for him. So yeah, it's definitely Murray's team to go out and find something new.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one. You got one, Rise?
Do have one. Interesting. Josh Giddey. Is he being held back by his team?
We discussed
You know,
Josh Giddey
it's-
last week in
Yes, we did.
Immediately regretted it.
the playoff.
Yeah.
He's a good player, bro.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
a great
yeah.
player. He's a great player.
Yeah. He's a starter level player. He's a real good player. However, regardless of how good he plays in right now, you got to pick your poison. And in the playoffs, they're not going to. I stand by. Last week, it was me that said he's the weakest link on
Yeah.
OKC. If I still think they're not going to guard him out on the 3-point line,
You reckon?
and come late April or May, if they play you guys,
Yeah.
and you guys are ignoring him on the 3-point line.
Could be that silent
All right,
killer.
lights. If he doesn't make him in May, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And it's
right.
different
So
pressure.
we'll have to see. I'm happy to be proven wrong, but we'll have to see in May, not now,
And
about all these games.
That's what we were saying last week. Like, he's been given the opportunity this season to chuck him up anyway. But were we worried if he's getting enough reps? I think of recent, Chet hasn't been really showing out as much as he was at the beginning of the season, and Giddey's just found the ball, so he's been chucking it up and letting it fly, even from the ground. I think. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. You got that buck from the game. Look, it's a good issue that OKC have because they just have so much talent and young talent to the point where, Shea's been out this last week for a few games and you actually just, that's what you hope within your players, that next player to count on, they step up, and he stepped up. So it goes to show he can still ball, he can still put the ball in the hoop if he's given that opportunity and, all those extra shots if Shea's not there. It just shows he can produce that and the good numbers.
So yeah, bringing it back to today's topic, are these players being held back by their teams? Last week I was essentially saying he's holding back the Thunder with his shooting percentage
Yep.
and being respected with stretching the floor. But because of his likeness to SGA, but he's still a good shooter, still a great player.
Yep.
And I talked about they're probably going to trade him because he's too similar to SGA. Are they holding him back? Is the question.
In a very
of today.
little way of being that guy, yes. I feel like he could be like a Alonzo Ball if he wasn't injured. That type of point guard that provides a lot. It's unfortunate we haven't been able to see him, but he did get his shot percentage up as well. And I feel like he'd be that, key piece for a certain team, even for the Bucks or something. Having a point guard like Giddey moving, running up and down, transitioning. I know they got Damian Lillard, but just I could see him fitting really well with a different team as well. But then again, OKC very lucky to have him as well as Shai Gilgeous and being able to play either two if they wanted to. So it's a good situation they have. But Giddey could he could flourish anywhere. He's flourishing in OKC. They probably need him as much as he needs them. Yeah. But he can also go elsewhere and still live up to it.
Jude?
Yeah, nothing else to really comment. It's just
Do you think that they are holding him back? As per all.
yeah, just because of the amount of the amount of roster spots they've got, it's quite full. I just feel like he needs to get reps up. So
It's got a lot of watch this space to it,
yeah,
as we just talked about. We're going to see in the playoffs, write all the stories. Yeah, they're holding him back. He's holding them back. But then come June, If they're winning the championship,
It's
they're not
situation.
they're not trading it.
yeah, that's right.
If they
That's
found
right.
winning the championship is very hard. If they found the recipe that he fits in, they're not going to trade him.
And he's happy with that and accepts his role, and by all means.
So yeah, Cheech, what do you got for us?
I've got Bones Highland from
Ooh,
From the
haven't seen
Clippers.
much of him.
yeah, and that's the issue.
Since Westwood's back now, I don't know.
One
did,
of
he,
the-
did he get enough stats to find a spot or?
One of the more elite names in the NBA, Bones Highland.
You love that
I
name.
love that name.
It's got I don't know.
Imagine being named Bones. That's the coolest name ever.
It's crazy.
And then your last name's Highland.
Highland.
No, it's not.
It's almost like Desmond Bain.
Yeah, nah. It's
Anyway,
got that grit
go on.
and grind to it.
Sorry, are the
So-
Clippers holding him back?
The Clippers are holding him back. It's a similar way to. Well, he's always been held back. He's been on competitive teams since. He's been on the Denver when they were hot, and now he's been on the Clippers. And as his minutes goes down, his field goal percentage goes down. His 3-point percentage goes down. This guy was known as an elite scorer. Well, supposed to be known as an elite scorer, or the next to come in the league. And 3 years in the league and nothing to show for it. So I don't know if Wizards is the kind of place he needs to be, because they have nobody, but you also have no system. It's good to have. That's why it's good to have be in these competitive teams early, and maybe he's got these good habits in, and maybe can transfer it over to a Wizards, let's say, and he can really show out. Maybe trade him 1-for-1 with Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
But it's a high reach, but I'm more like I haven't seen. I'm very much a skeptical when it comes to all these rookies. But everybody was talking about him, so I need to see him in some fresh light for sure. Something that's a little bit less competitive, a midfield team.
If the Raptors hadn't made the Quickly trade, it's like an organization like the Raptors would probably. There's some organizations that really let you get some burn. And It's like, really, you got a chance here to show us what you got.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not the Nuggets or the Clippers' faults, really. They're trying to compete. It happens. You don't play all your young guys. But yeah, an organization like the Raptors or something like that jumps out to me that would give him, yeah.
Because they actually have structure
Mm.
and or some sort of system, and they allow their young guys to actually get some reps up. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Rice, same.
Yeah, I think the same. Bones Highland is seems like he's got some sort of killer instinct. He's motivated. He definitely wants to play just like them all.
Yeah.
But what I've seen as well, he's got that length. He can shoot the three. He can pull up off the dribble as well. Yeah, send him somewhere. So give him the minutes.
Yep.
Give him the minutes.
All right, now, guys, I need you to buckle up because I got a bomb here.
Where?
Right here.
Who's getting
Because
held back?
You know who's being held back by their team?
Philly.
Wardell Stephen Curry. Wardell. Get him off that trash.
Free Steph?
Trash.
Free
ass.
Steph?
Free Steph.
Free Steph.
No, okay. It's silly to say that, and Steve Kerr and their system is designed around this guy. However, let's be real. Which players are being held back by their teams? One of the top, what is he right now? One of the top 6 or 7 players in the NBA, perennial top 5 player in the NBA, carries still to this day. He's like 36. Soon he's going to be 100. He carries them on his back every year. He's bullshit with Draymond. And
How cut was
Clay's
he?
bullshit and all this and the way they've drafted Paulie and all this. He's technically being held back. Stephen Curry, imagine if he was like a KD. Imagine if he's like, nah, I don't like it here. I want to go. Imagine the type of team Steph would be on right now.
Philly.
He'd be Philly. He'd come to Philly, Steph.
He'd come to LA.
We'll have you when you're 40. That's fine. They're holding him back. I'm happy to say it.
Yep.
I'm happy to bring that one out. Like,
The 3-1 situation, the Kevin Durant situation. Who knows how many rings this guy would have had?
yeah. So obviously it was good to stay with the Warriors while they were good. But at this current point in time and how old he is, doesn't have that many great years left. They're finished.
Yep.
Like
Everybody finished,
it's
and the rookies are
you
still
don't
too
feel
raw.
like he's going to ask out ever. It doesn't seem like that at all.
Nah.
He'd be the bad guy.
But man, he's
the
playing at a level where, in a lot of cases, if it wasn't for we're just so used to the Warriors gang and the loyalty, a lot of people would be like, "Why isn't this guy asking out? What is he doing?"
Yeah.
That Draymond thing, man, the other day.
Oh, you could see the frustration.
He was like,
you could see the even Draymond dapped him up after the game. And Curry's probably thinking, man, you're lucky I closed this game out. You're lucky. And you know what frustrates me? Draymond, he's a criminal in the court.
he's a criminal.
Kick Grant Williams between the legs like
full force.
like flailing kicking, not needed. Love you, Draymond, but
No.
you know what frustrates me? He does something like that. He gets kicked off, and then he comes back and just has a great game.
Yeah.
And I can't comment and say it's very hard to go against it. It's frustrating.
I'll take here though, just quickly. I actually think Patty Mills, you know, one of the recent ones where he chokeslammed him or whatever, RKO. I actually think Patty Mills dived a bit. I didn't think that was that bad. So he gets him around the neck.
Yeah.
Once Patty Mills feels it, he goes like that. In
Yeah,
slow motion, you can see how Patty like arcs his back and whatever. That one instance, Draymond gets a pass from me. He didn't even get a foul. I don't
Didn't get
think.
anything.
Nah, I didn't get anything.
And I thought that was okay. But what did he
But
got ejected after 4 minutes.
They're all malicious acts.
Oh yeah, they're all malicious.
They all look
They're
malicious.
all-
It's not even like my head was turned and I ran into you.
Yeah.
It was I knew you were there.
Yeah.
The smoke,
It's
there's fire.
something just like we all play sport. We all know when, you know.
And I'm sure.
But good on you for getting away with it. Props to that.
I'm sure
I'll give him that.
his answer to this, which it
Love
is,
it.
his answer, if you'd be like, why do you keep fucking doing this? I'm sure his answer is, first of all, like, I'm one of the best players ever.
I'm an aggravator.
And this is how I get in my zone. And this is how I get to my best level. But it's like, can't you learn a way to do it without that?
Assaulting someone. He's a criminal in the
Can't you do though other good stuff without the criminality?
Yeah. Well, you just, as a person, you just need to adapt. That's why we're human. Otherwise, you know, I would be a dog or a cat.
So should Steph
We
Curry ask out?
evolve.
Yes. Honestly, yes.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I'd love that.
What's
I'd
one-
love if they just break it up and trade everybody.
It would be really nice of the new GM, is it Mike Dunleavy, to be the bad guy here.
Yeah.
Not give Clay the contract,
Yeah.
trade Draymond, and basically say to put it out there publicly, if we're going to move on from this generation, so we're hearing suitors for Steph.
Yep.
Because I reckon Steph might not even say it, but he might give like an eye twitch of like, please
I think after that
Yeah.
frustration the other
get me
day,
out,
yeah,
get me out.
I don't think he's in the Bay Area though.
Steph.
Like good weather, et cetera, et cetera.
I know, but bro, this guy
You
is
reckon
a
it
winner.
locked up?
He's a winner. He's a winner, bro. LA.
LA.
Oh, who knows? The Clippers, when Paul George comes to Philly, they're going to need someone.
No
All
one
right,
wants to go to
anyway,
the
but the
basement.
Warriors, sorry to say, but the Warriors, it sounds disrespectful, but technically right now, they are holding him back.
Yep.
Stephen Curry shouldn't be on the team that's 10th.
Right now.
No way.
Right now.
No way. Kevin Durant's a different story because he wrote his own story. he wrote that story.
He wrote it.
He wrote the snake
He's happy
story.
to pick up his bag.
Next one. Sorry.
Next one, we got look, I'll say LaMelo Ball. Despite the injuries, someone save this guy. Someone go to either Charlotte or someone just force him out of there and put him in a better situation where it's a winning team, winning culture. Because when he's not injured and if he's around a winning team, I feel like they'll succeed a lot. He's just with too many young other players, still all learning and developing together. And Charlotte just doesn't, unfortunately, have that winning culture. Terry Rozier said it straight away when he moved to Miami. The difference in a winning culture and just playing to get through to the end of the season. You can see the difference in the mindset. So get him on a winning team. He's been on a winning culture his whole life with his father.
Sorry.
Shout out LeVar Ball.
With his father.
Shout out LeVar Ball.
This is a
Triple
bunch
B.
of riding.
Big
if
ball
I've
brain.
seen one, what kind of riding?
Get him there. Get him on a winning team. Just someone help him because there's a superstar talent that should not be on a small market team and get shadowed.
Go, Cheech.
I was considering LaMelo on
Yep.
this list, but he's played 46 games on average per season.
There's a weapon, boss.
So
He's a
weapon.
weapon.
it's like, who's holding who back? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump
And then
in
as
yeah,
well
go on.
as, I don't know. Like, I really would love to see him on a winning environment.
Yep.
Because I've never seen the guy in a winning environment. I don't give a damn. His whole childhood life. Yes, the dad is a winner. It's only the dad, but everything else, the whole team culture, et cetera, everything else is just losing mentality. It's a me stat first. So I want to see how that would, being in an actual system.
Yep.
As the Raptors. I really love that example as the Raptors, OKC. Those that actually develop young guys, I would like to see them. So, yes, I agree with what you said for the most
I'm going to
part.
jump in and say he's not being held back by the Hornets.
He's not.
Because for the pretty much the reason that Chi said,
Yep.
he's too injured to get his own snob rights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of
No,
like,
look,
you guys are holding me
I
back.
get it. I get that.
Like, the Hornets would have more wins if he was more healthy.
Correct.
And I know a lot of people didn't like, I think, this last week when I said this, but sometimes when you've been injured for a lot of times, it goes on your personality traits for me. It goes on your player profile traits.
Yeah.
LaMelo right now, injury prone. He's
Yeah.
out. So if he has a full season of dominating,
Yeah.
but they're just holding him back
Yep.
next
Then we can
season,
go with
after
it.
next
We can say
season,
it.
I'll say it.
Yep.
Yes, Hornets losing culture. Yes, stuff. We're going to keep talking about plays like in LaMelo's position. But we'd love to see so many high draft picks who go to shit teams on a winning situation.
Yeah.
We'd like to see that a
Agree.
lot. Like, we're going to say, I think the final two here that you guys might say are in those situations as well. LaMelo's got the injury badge for me. So
Yeah.
he's-
It's unfortunate, but
He's in a good place at the same time because of the Brandon Miller. I feel like Brandon Miller is going to be. I've got it right, yeah.
Yeah,
Brandon Miller. Yeah.
but yeah.
He's. I feel like there's something about him that might change the page or turn the page for these Hornets.
Yeah.
And because Melo has been injured, slowed that development, then they can develop together.
Yeah, let's hope.
Does
Let's
have a killer
hope. I
instinct,
want the
that guy.
Hornets to be good. So.
Oh, it'd be nice, The
get Chris
underdog
Paul there.
story.
Let him retire back at the Hornets. Get that jersey,
Wow.
that Nola. You have to get that one.
GG.
All right, now next one. You got another one?
No, that was my
that
second.
was yours.
My one, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, is he being held
Free
back
Cade.
by the Pistons? That's,
Well,
yeah.
I've just heard all the stories of how he was on the Olympics reserve team, or Olympics team. So he's just a winner completely, and Detroit has shown year on year of nothing, and it's worse than Hornets, because at least Hornets, they're a midfield team, but they're a failed midfield team. You know what I mean? They're there, but not really lottery. Whereas Pistons, they're always lottery and just have nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, I just thought Cade Cunningham, he's shown huge improvements, but nothing to really show. Unlike the Orlando, you could look at his colleague Paolo Banchero. See how he's moving players. So I kind of look at them. I know they're different, but similar.
It is similar.
They're similar, you'd say, yeah. And look at the Orlando versus Detroit Pistons.
Oh, no, I meant the LaMelo situation and the Cade situation are similar. In terms of, as we were just saying,
Okay, yep.
two, sort of star guys. And it's will these organizations ever actually come up?
Mm-hmm. But Cade in Orlando, that
Yeah.
would be something.
Yeah.
He's given the keys. He's got all these role players. It's not even I don't know, playoff winning role players yet, because they're still kind of trying to get their feet wet. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
I need to
Now,
see
the
him free.
question about him and Detroit is that I've got to ask. I mean, they've got exciting players, but do you think this generation of the Detroit Pistons is gonna be the one?
It's
So they've
50-50.
got Cade, they've got
Ivy.
Jalen Duren, they've got Jaden Ivey. And they've got someone else that I've forgotten. Didn't they have a new guy this year? Anyway,
And what's his name?
is
The
there
center.
James Wiseman.
James Wiseman or Marvin Bagley? Or has Marvin Bagley already been moved? Which center? Which of the million centers?
I forgot it.
Is this the one, Rice? Is this the one that floats to the top?
No.
Finally.
I don't think. Unfortunately, no free agents want to go there.
Because Jalen Duren is good, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
is
he's great.
Cade.
It's great, but I just don't think they have a winning system or know what a winning system even looks like. So they either need either a couple veterans that want to be there and can help them win games to get in routine. But then it's hard to win games in the NBA.
Yeah.
So good luck.
All right,
The
ready to move on
Trailblazers.
to the next thing.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's rank the top 5 shooting guards in the NBA. Starting with, who have we got at number 5, fellas?
Well, it's a bit of a cluster for me, but I think I have to put Harden.
James Harden.
James Harden, just legacy points.
Can I just jump up and say that he's not a shooting guard? Is that all right or no? I'm sorry.
Well, it's the same as Shea and Luka. Like they are shooting guards, but they're the point guards of the team.
Yeah, I reckon he's been the point guard of the team for too many years now on all of the teams
I'll
he's
put
been.
Deontay Murray in there.
Okay, we'll get rid of Harden.
Before James, even if James Harden was shooting guard, I'll put Deontay Murray 5th.
Can we take out James Harden?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So what would you have at 5th now, Cheech?
Well, I was deliberating between Colin Sexton, Deontay Murray. I don't know if I would put Desmond Bain in there, and then Derek White. And I think just with recency biased, I think I'll go Deontay Murray.
Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it? Yeah, I feel the same.
At 6, I put AR.
But
Wait, just question. Wait, sorry to just quick pause. This season, AR, Desmond Bain.
I'll go AR. And
Desmond Bain on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Do you remember this question? Do you remember? You're like Desmond Bain every time. Remember we had this discussion? I
This
said AR
season,
over
Desmond Bain has been playing on Circus number 2. Desmond Bain is in the cage.
So AR is what you're saying.
it says
If they're standing right in front of me right now, I'm taking Desmond Bain. But this, you're asking me how's it gone this season? This season, Circus, Memphis Circus is.
All right, back to it.
Anyway, okay.
Back to that.
Um,
it just
I
clicked.
I'm happy for DeJounte Murray.
Sweet.
You said recency bias, and it's flowing through my veins because I could even go higher. Who do you guys got it for? And let's keep
I've
moving.
got Anthony Edwards.
I got Jalen Brown.
Yeah, with Jalen Brown. Are you wanting to have Jalen Brown higher?
Yeah, because I think he's shown so much. Well, how many times he's been in the playoffs?
Yeah, but
And deep in the
he's
playoffs.
like a
But he's
known.
he's known deficiency, but he's also worked on it, and he has that experience. And I don't know, like what his potential would have been. You know, he's kind of like, hey, free me, kind of thing in terms of how much he would carry a team. I think he has that potential. When I look at it, Edwards, he's definitely past that growth stage compared to Edwards. That's how I look at it.
I'd be willing to disrespect Jalen Brown so much to put him at 5th.
Wow.
I think I disrespect him already.
You feel what I mean?
I got him. I could almost put Deontay Murray in front of him.
That's what I'm saying.
No
In the
way.
grand scheme of things,
You show me Jalen Brown carrying a team. As in, sorry, no. Actually, DeJounte Murray's never carried a great team, but they're not that far off each other. But we'll give it to Jalen Brown.
we'll give it to Jalen Brown.
Yeah, we'll have to because of the reasons that you said. So Mario 5th, 4th. I want Brown down.
I've got
You want
Brown
Brown?
as
I want
fourth.
Brown
I've
under
got
Let
him
us
down
know
as
in the
fourth.
comments, Edwards or Brown, right now. We're not talking about, I'm on the bandwagon, blah, blah. We're just saying, hey, right now, Jalen Brown, Edwards, interesting.
I
okay,
think,
so
yeah,
that's cool.
Ant-Man over
That's
him.
fair.
Yeah.
But third, I've got Donovan Mitchell.
No, yeah.
So I've got Deontay Murray, Jalen Brown, Donovan Mitchell at third.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've
Murray?
got Edwards
Oh, hold on.
higher.
Murray,
Jalen Brown,
Jalen Brown,
now Donovan Mitchell at third.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's got Edwards higher because I was saying Edwards
Oh,
or
you got Edwards higher than Mitchell. Oh, well, how did Ant come up?
because I
Yeah,
had him.
Oh, right. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Jalen Brown over
Then
Ant.
you're missing 2 guys. Am I right? Are you missing 2 guys?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought there was another guy that I've made up in my head. So Donovan Mitchell. What do you? So
I'm happy with Donovan Mitchell because again, he's got more playoff experience. He's scored how many 60-point games? He's come on. Like, he's just another level. I understand the bandwagon of, the next Michael Jordan. I can understand the potential. Don't get me wrong. But the player right now, it's Donovan Mitchell's team and he's carrying.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
going
there's too much-
Ant now third and Donovan Mitchell higher.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can
I had Ant
reassess
second.
reassess after the playoff.
Yeah.
Let's reassess after this player because we got
Who
serious
has more help?
concerns. Who's got more help?
They're pretty equal.
They're pretty equal.
Timber's top of the league. Oh, third.
And
So-
Because of Ant.
And because of Donovan
Yeah.
Mitchell too.
Yeah, Mitchell, Mobley, and Garland were out for ages.
Yeah, they've had their fair share of injury runs.
And Mitchell's proven.
Proven to
proven,
get in the
proven
conference
Jazz.
finals.
He did get to the conference finals.
Yeah.
He did. Chi-Chi said
But
it
yeah,
all.
it's valid. It's valid.
Chi-Chi said it all. Let's see after these playoffs how we're playoffs.
Fans, I got Edwards above Mitchell. Just remember
Playoffs tell all. We can make some adjustments in these rankings after the playoffs.
We're gonna have
that. We'll revisit.
we're gonna have a post-mortem after the playoffs. Man. Every single chart, we have to break it down.
So that means we got Murray 5, Jaylen Brown 4, Ant Edwards 3, Donovan Mitchell 2, and is there any question?
50 pace.
Devin Booker, 52 today.
52,
Something
yeah.
like that.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Just
it did not come
see
off of
stats
mine.
against the Pelicans.
Yeah.
52, I think 51 and 58.
I just I said I'm watching the girls play basketball instead of this because it was a
Yeah.
blowout. Was it? Was it?
I didn't
competitive
see
at
it.
all?
I didn't tune in.
He just killed them.
Okay, so again, Devin Booker killing teams when it was a blowout already. It was a blowout by halftime.
Oh, no, actually, I don't know if it was
over.
He killed them from the start, I think.
Yeah.
From the very start of the game. He
Devin
killed them.
Booker, best shooting guard in the NBA. Easy.
Show.
Easy stuff. All right, let's get on to a couple of good fun things. Let's draft current NBA players who have a shoe deal. Cheech, you're starting off. You're picking first. Draft.
I'm picking first, and I'm going with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
Ooh.
I said I want to start off strong and heavy.
Giannis, out of everyone. Okay, I'm going LeBron James. LeBron James. 40-point piece. 9 from 10.
All right, so that means I go 2
Guys,
now.
not stopping.
I will take. Ooh. I will take Mr. Luka Doncic. I'll take him. I'll take Luka Doncic, and I'll take Mr.
Go. Leave someone out.
I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it. He's coming back, Mr. Joel Embiid.
Damn.
Who's he with
He's
Skechers?
coming. He's coming tomorrow. No.
Maybe tomorrow.
Is he with
That's why I'm
Skechers?
wearing the jersey. He's with. He might be with. Yeah, he's with something weird.
Or was it New Balance?
No, he was with Under Armour, but he's now moving to Skechers.
Yeah.
He was with Under Armour for so long. So I've got Luca and Joel. Go again, Roz.
All right, so I got LeBron James, and after LeBron James, I'm going to take Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, here we go. The old
Team's won already.
The old stars.
So I've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I will be going with Stephen Curry.
Nice. Very nice.
I get another one. Yeah, to my delight. I was like, damn, I'm going to be looking a bit weak here, but now it makes no sense. Oh, I think I've won it now. I'm going Kevin Durant.
snake of
And-
mine.
oh, man, imagine that. Imagine that. I've got shooters everywhere.
I got LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, and I'm taking Kyrie Irving. He's signed with Anta.
But the thing about him and his shoe deal is he's going to be fired soon.
He's with Anta.
Yeah, I know, but
What do you mean fired?
no, he's going to share something on social media.
Well, till then,
He's
I've
coming.
got
He's
Kyrie
waiting
Irving
for
till
he's
then.
waiting for day one of the playoffs to ruin the whole Mavs season. I'm telling you. All right,
Speak nice.
I will go. Damn. I guess the best player here that no one's chosen is. I'm going to go with playoff Jimmy Butler, please.
Okay.
So Butler and me again.
Yep.
And then I guess the next best player here that I like, I know he's about to get fired No, I'll go with the ugly shoes of Devin Booker.
Yeah, those were pretty ugly. That was his first one, no?
Yeah.
I always thought it was a casual pair of shoes. And I had to check it like a
That's
few
what
times.
he wants. He says, I want people to wear these casual, like they're
You don't like his shoes? I like them.
They
Not
look
for
so,
basketball
they look
shoes.
so
not-
casual,
but
man.
just as like a,
I don't know.
as a shoe.
I mean, I'm not a
template.
big shoe person anyway, so I don't know.
Fair.
I don't know. What are my favorite? I liked Giannis, one of the Giannis ones. Anyway.
Hyperdunks.
All right, go.
Guys,
All right. So I'm gonna go with so I got LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, and I'm going to have to snatch up LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball with the Pumas.
Does he have a signature shoe?
yeah,
what do you-
yeah, he's
Bro,
done
every
since day
every
one.
kid has this shoe. What do you mean?
Yeah, he does the BBBs.
If it's not Kyrie Irving,
yeah,
since
yeah.
he got slashed,
minimum.
everyone has their LaMelo Balls.
Yeah. All right.
The Pumas.
Yeah.
So
Every
I
kid has
have Giannis, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and my last two are. So I need a small forward, and I will go with Jason Tatum.
Okay. Yeah, he's shit.
Yeah, so Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell.
He doesn't deserve a shoe deal. All right.
I don't have a center, but it's a league of small ball. So we don't need a center if you can shoot, so it doesn't matter. So with that being said, I'm going to take Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, oh, I love his shoe, bro.
You know what?
I'm not into shoes. I love his shoe.
You know what? I hated every Adidas shoe, and for some reason, I think I like his shoe
And
now.
I love the marketing. Have you
I
seen
think
it?
I like
Chase?
it.
Is it like a James Harden?
It is, yeah. All the Adidas are kind of
shoe.
like that.
Yeah.
They look like a
It's
Yeezy,
pretty
James
unique.
Harden.
It's
Yeah.
it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's so nice. It's got
What
the
did you-
honey. It's got honeycomb all over on the bottom. On the
Yeah.
bottom. Love it. I love hexagons. I love hexagons.
Yeah.
bro. I love it. All right. So taking Ant Edwards. What do I need? I need like a medium, like a wing body.
Aaron Gordon, Zion.
I will take. No, I'll settle with incoming Philly player PG-13. Iconic,
Incoming Philly player.
iconic shoes. So I'll take PG-13,
Easy peasy.
and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let us know in the comments. You'll see it in front of us here.
I've won 2 dominant. You got Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Giannis. That just shuts down the league. I don't give a damn who you got.
I've got the best point guard in the league, the best shooting guard in the league, the best. All right,
Luca can't do everything himself.
Joel's
I know
not
you're
the-
trying to split him into all
Joel's
these
not the best center in the league, but he's second best. Second best center in the league. I've got the best playoff elevator in the league, Jimmy Butler, and Paul George is coming to Philly. That's like another thing.
Yeah, but that's half of Jimmy Butler because you don't know if he's going to be playoff Jimmy Butler or regular season Jimmy Butler.
No, this is playoff shoes.
Hey, I've got the best player all time, LeBron James. Kawhi Leonard, the Claw,
Yeah,
the Philly Destroyer.
pretty good.
Kyrie Irving, the most skilled in the NBA. Anthony Edwards, it's MJ. And I've got LaMelo Ball, who's
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty decent teams all around. huh?
pretty decent teams.
Alright.
Let us know who he's going with.
Dominance.
All right, let us know in the comments. You can see them all here. Who you going with, boys? Let's get on to the next thing.
Bolton.
Bolton. All right.
Happy
So
Easter.
I'm gonna.
April Fools?
Well, I was just about to say I normally cut after the next thing. After I say the next thing, and I was just about to say like load on the ball jokes.
Yeah, we didn't waste
Yeah.
time. We got a memo. We just sensed it.
So should I keep that in? What you guys are just
Yeah,
doing?
because I'm going to draw
All right,
down
anyway.
a line down your head and make it look like a butt.
Let's draft the best bald NBA players of all time.
Inspired by yours truly.
I am bald. See?
He's
I'm
done it.
bald. All right, let's go. Let's go,
Let's
fellas.
do it.
Let's get up these depth charts. The top. Well, who said before the show? Top of my head. You're like, oh, I didn't get a depth chart because I just was going to do it at the top of my head. No, that was
Cheech.
you.
That was Cheech.
Was it? No, it was you.
Was it me?
It's you.
You
You came up.
Oh, yeah.
See, no, but that was so genuine too. That was so genuine.
I didn't even mean that. That's the
And
thing.
Nathan's like, bro, take me to the grave
Who's got the
already.
shiniest head?
All right, are we ready? There's been a lot of good.
Boldies.
ball players all time.
Yeah.
All right, now you started, so now it's me. I'll draft first.
Okay.
Last time we did a draft, you started. Yeah.
Yeah,
me
go,
then.
you go.
Yeah. All right.
That's unfortunate. As I said, I wanted to start first in this
So
one.
I
I'm gonna
would
take
be
the L's.
remiss if I didn't take the pretty much one of the goats, or if that's controversial. Maybe the goat, Michael Jordan.
Depends where you are.
I will take him at shooting guard, 6'6", North Carolina. Let's go.
All right. My first pick, it's going to be the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant,
Yeah,
the
that's
GOAT himself.
got to take those.
And just to let you guys know, so Kobe was bald when he was 35 years old. MJ was bald when he was 25 years old. Just you
I'm taking him. I'm taking
you get a long period of his peak, and you get like the
Hey.
tail
No,
end of
hold on.
everything.
Kobe was bald in the 2 championships in.
Yeah, I think it was still older though.
Yeah, but
He's still good. He was
Yeah,
still
he
good.
Kobe with the Achilles. Kobe
his
doesn't
one
matter. I'm taking
MVP
him.
came when he was bald. Yeah,
Was he?
It's Kobe Bryant.
yeah,
I
and he
can't
only won one
recall that.
MVP, didn't he?
I can't
Did he win
recall
more than
that.
one? Anyway,
Let us know. Let us know.
pretty
But
sure he only won one MVP.
I've got the best of the best. I think I've got Shaq, 23 years old, when he went bald. So that's that,
Very
and I
nice.
get another one.
Well, you can't. Yeah, you can't just say that. Shaq overall. Shaq
I get another
overall.
one, and I'm going with. I'm gonna bully you guys, man. I'm going with my man Charles Barkley.
Shaq and Charles.
Yeah, Shaq and Charles.
The big mound rebound or whatever.
like that.
Yes.
All right, go.
So I got Kobe Bryant, and we're going to pair him up with Kevin Garnett. Killers.
now, and-
Court mentality killers.
so I was deliberating on this for a while. If Charles Barkley or Kevin Garnett, and it's easy. Charles Barkley was better. So I'm just making sure the viewers know I've won that one.
Okay,
It's close,
we'll take
but it's not close enough.
it. The Kobe Shaq would have been the best duo, but
Yeah.
as we know,
With that.
All right,
Nathan.
I'm gonna go. I feel like I've got to take Vince Carter,
Yeah.
my small forward, and I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Ray Allen
I hope you didn't see it.
as my shooting guard, but now I'm gonna put Michael at the 1 or something like that.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit awkward. but-
Yeah. So that's Go Rice.
Very nice. I'm
Would you say it becomes a bit thin from here?
going to take Jamal Crawford. I love Jamal Crawford. Straight baller. Handle the rock.
All right.
Shoot off the dribble. Pull up.
My next one is Gary Payton,
Very nice.
the original, shall we say.
No.
And I have another one. And I'll round it off with Chauncey Billups.
Nice. I'm going to go Dwight Howard.
Was he bald? He wasn't bald.
It says it was bold.
No, he wasn't bald. Hold on. Dwight Howard. Just need to have a look at him and then you remember. He's not bald. You're not bald, bro.
Dwight Howard's not bold?
You don't grow dreads like that at the Lakers and the end
No,
of your
no,
career.
Pryor. He did have bold.
No, but even then he wasn't bald.
He wasn't bald.
No, he had hair. He
That's
still
not
had
bald.
hair. Yeah.
That's like
Okay.
if CP3 is not counted, Dwight's not counted.
no.
All right. So I got Kobe, Kevin Durant,
You just go.
Jamal Crawford, and you know what? I'm going to go Jason Kidd.
Oh,
Yeah. Jason
Yeah,
Kidd.
That is a good.
I'm going Jason Kidd.
I didn't rate him, but you the viewers can let us know. Bald Jason Kidd, was he elite? I don't think bald Jason Kidd was elite.
Jason Kidd, let us know.
Are we doing fucking Karl Malone or what?
Well, that's the thing.
He was bald.
Yeah, he was. He's known to be bald because of the memes, but I don't know if he was bald. When I googled the shot, the MJ shot, he wasn't bald then.
Yeah, he wasn't always bald.
Yeah, and he
But
was.
I
he's
feel
always
like
had
he was
hair.
bald enough. I think I'm counting this, bro. I think I'm counting that, bro. He's like me. I think I'm counting that. That's not
But
like
what-
CP3.
Okay.
He was bald enough.
Okay, because I saw him. He grew it out a lot,
Yeah.
so that's where.
But he was also
very inconsistent.
He was also balding. You know what I mean? You have to be balding to get into this, I think.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm going Karl Malone. Yeah. And I'll also go Lamar Odom. if we're counting him.
Okay.
Yep. That wraps it up.
LeBron James.
No,
No.
That doesn't count.
He's balding, but he's got a hair transplant.
Who's bald?
Nah.
He's got a hair transplant.
He always maintains it. He's always brushing, bro.
And he's got a hair transplant. Let's all make sure we know that. He's got
Does he?
Yeah. You don't. You got to know. You got to know what a hair transplant looks like.
I know.
You know how
Yeah.
that front part?
Yeah.
He's got a hair transplant.
Really?
It's too perfect. It's too straight of a line. That.
But he's very careful about all the medicines he puts into his body, etc., etc.
It's a hair transplant. I know what a hair transplant.
All right, I'm taking Alex Caruso, the white goat. Hey, him and Kobe.
At least get
Him and
somebody
Kobe.
relatable.
Kevin Garnett.
Jason and
Kidd.
I'm missing a
Great team. That might be team of the year. Team of the Boldies. For sure.
Sorry. Am I allowed to pick Dwayne Wade 2008
No.
Olympics?
Oh, nah. Picture behind.
Just letting you know, it was 2008 Olympics. He went bald. And you know the reason why? Because he didn't trust the barbers in China. So he went bald for that Olympics.
Nah, I'm not counting it.
All right. My other one is... Should I-
Corey Brewer.
Nicholas Batum.
Was
Yeah.
Jalen Rose?
No,
during that.
I'm not fucking counting that. He's got the best hair in the world.
Yeah, but when he was playing.
Hell no. He's got the best hairline in the world.
Say Nathan.
Yeah. Would you
Okay.
would you draft for me, Ross?
No.
No.
My final pick is Derek White. Hey, at least I get a prime player, a smart player to go with
There's
the beast
probably
and beast.
some that we're missing so bad.
No, people always debate about it, but it's like, when did they go bold? How long? Blah, blah, blah. 2008, Dwayne Wade, not allowed to pick.
Technically, like Joel, not Joel, LeBron, KD, and like CP, but especially LeBron.
bold.
Nah.
LeBron and KD should have shaved it by now.
Yeah, they should have, but they didn't.
They didn't.
Anyone hang it up.
LeBron's got a hair transplant. Everyone should know that. He's got a hair transplant. He might not have admitted it, but that's a hair transplant.
That is.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's it for this week's show. I'm bald. I'm not Nathan anymore. I'm Baldfin.
Get used to it.
This is me. This is actually this is too long. I have to shave it again. I have to go skin bald.
GG.
So, playoffs coming up.
Let's go Houston. Let's go Houston.
That's it. And the reason why I'm wearing this is because definitely this week, hopefully by the time we've spoken to you again, I know everyone misses him. Joel is back this
we miss
week.
him.
I actually think this hiatus, this season, has done so much for his people liking him, because he started at a Wilt Chamberlain pace, then got injured, and it's like this season he's not the villain. You know, everyone really wants him back.
And you know what? He's back in time for the playoff, so he can't get injured in the playoff.
You hope not.
He can't.
AD's played 98 or 96 out of 100 games.
So time is ticking for
Day-to-day Davis. Where'd he go?
The good thing is,
Where'd the nickname
if
go?
Joel doesn't play well or does get injured, no one's really going to blame him because he's coming fresh off.
No. It's going to be, are you Anthony Davis? Did Anthony Davis and Joel, exchange stem cells or something like that?
Yeah.
He can't get injured again.
But he's coming off a big
Philly's getting held
surgery.
back by them.
That's what I'm saying. Don't play.
Okay, but for playing, no one's really going to blame him that
They
bad.
should let him go. Philly's holding him. He's holding Philly back.
All
He's
right,
holding Philly back.
he's going to be playing. Check it out this week. See you boys next week.
Let's go, Houston.
Uh,
Golden State.
We'll talk to you next week.